All right, so I'm assembling this is actually for my mom. It was her Mother's Day gift. I finally was able to come down and put it together for her. But it's none other than the wonderful GREENSTALK from this wonderful family owned they make it in Tennessee. So what we did is we added in the soil is potting mix, compost, vermiculite, and this is vermiculite. I added this because I found when I put my GREENSTALK together, the soil became so dense. So vermiculite is going to help to hold in moisture, and she definitely needs it. She is in zone 9B in Florida, and it is hot. I have done nothing but sweat and shower and sweat some more. And they got these horrible ants. I'm just over these ants. But anyways, enough of that. Vermiculite, I got some peat moss in here. I've added some fertilizer, some earthworm casting. And so the soil is put together, and we will be putting it in the front of her home. I have a little platform that I set up with the wheels and everything. And I have the big thing to note when assembling this is you have got to make sure the holes line up, that they line up where each little pocket is going to get watered. So like that. That's definitely how you want to set it up, and then stack them. You water from the top. And so I'm going to actually wet this down and then stack them. It's recommended that you add your soil before you stack them. Add your soil, mix it, and then stack them. So let me just finish watering them down, stacking, and then we will get to what we will be putting in each of the little pockets of the GREENSTALK. Really, one strong person could lift them and stack them. The issue is making sure, once again, that those little holes line up with the pockets. So ideally, I'm just kind of standing by and helping him line it up. So we want to make sure it's like this. There we go. And so that's basically how you will stack them. Okay. And then this one will go on the top, making sure that the holes line up with the pockets. And we will put the last one on. We're getting one of those Florida midday showers, so I may not be able to plug in my seeds, but this is so important. I learned this the hard way. You kind of want to put it in here. Let me see if I can. So this is the very top, and it got holes in it. Make sure the holes are, they don't get plugged in with dirt. But you want to plug this in like this when you're watering, or anything really to plug it in. So you just kind of want to plug this in, or at least something to plug in the hole. I don't know if they sell it separately, but the bottom line is you want to fill it up all the way here. This is a 5-tier, so I'm gonna fill it up to this line full of water, and it will water every little pocket as long as you lined up the trays correctly. And so that's how the top will go. So that's just basically how you would assemble this GREENSTALK. Like I said, I have it in the front yard of her, not the front yard, but in the front of her home. I put down these cement cement bricks, blocks, but that will allow it to spin around. I actually have the wheels locked, but it will allow it to spin around. And we'll put water on the top, and just allow it to water every single little pocket. And I will come back and plug in some seeds for her. And just for demonstration purposes, you can see the water trickling in every little pocket as we are filling it up, filling the very top with water. So, kind of gives you an idea how it works. It keeps you from having to have to water every individual one if you set it up correctly. All right, now that this rain has just about come to an end, these are 5-minute showers. That is very typical of this area. I've got my box of seeds here, box and bags of seeds. We had to put some instant quick grits down here for these ants because they are so out of control. But it looks like what I'll end up planting is quite possibly I'm going to do some peppers for her. I'll do some bush beans. I'll do some sweet peppers for her and her green stock. I'm going to take a chance on this sweet and pepper cucumber. They're a small variety. I'm taking a chance on them. I will probably plant them on the bottom and add some mulch all around and allow it to just trail down, and we'll see how that works out. And I'm also going to do some more bush beans and some mustard greens for her. I love these mustard greens. They're great for her kind of climate. They're heat tolerant. They taste excellent when you're doing like a mixed green salad. And I'm not sure what this one is. Okay, this is just like a leaf lettuce that is heat tolerant. This butter crunch lettuce also is heat tolerant for her area. Some green onions. And then this last one here is, I have to look up this dragon tongue. If it's a pole bean, it won't be going in there. But if it's a bush bean, then I'll also plant it in. So that kind of gets her started on quite a bit of different options. Peppers, again, they're very slow growing, but in her climate, it stays hot, like, you know, just about year round. I mean, you could grow peppers just about year round because they will, you know, the cold won't destroy them. They have a very long growing season. So I'm going to take my chances in growing them here and direct sowing them. And, normally, I would have wanted to have started them under some type of grow light and have a little bit more control, but I'm going to take a chance on them. And yep, so that's kind of you know, the green stock, and I will be doing some updates as I come, you know, often to visit and see how it's doing and how it's working out for where we got it.